Friends, I'm doing a latency test tonight on this transmitter and receiver, which you see over here plugged into my Zoom LT12, or excuse me, Live Track L12. This is the box that they charge in, which is awesome. Look how you got these little contacts here, and this lights up. And so you charge the box. I did something similar from Lecado back in the fall, I guess it was, before the hurricane. But this box is a charger too, and boy, is that not sweet. That is nice. So it charges both of these, the transmitter and the receiver. And the reason I've got it going into a keyboard instead of a guitar is I can go here and just pick drums like a power stick, power standard kit, and I can hit percussive instruments that have very sharp attack, right? So what I have a regular cord, 10-foot cord going out into the mixer over here. You see I'm recording on these two channels. And then I have the transmitter going out and coming in over here. And so what I'm going to do, I'm going to hit some stick sounds, some hi-hat sounds and things. And then we're going to measure the latency, because Enya is advertising that this latency is like 2 milliseconds. I think it was like 3.5 or 4 milliseconds for the Lecados. And you know, typically if you've got latency less than say 12 milliseconds, 10 milliseconds, you're not even going to be able to detect it. But boy, is it awesome that it's gotten that good. So let's try this. I'm just going to click a few buttons here. That's a clap. Let's see. That's a hi-hat. There's a stick. So since they're both going in at the same time over here, I should be able to pull that wave up in Adobe Audition or whatever audio program I'm going to use, line them up and see how much latency there is between those two. I should be able to measure it. So let's see if it really does hold up as something like 2 millisecond transmit time. And just so you can see, that is how they look together in the case, which is pretty awesome. They're in there charging. Friends, I'm in Adobe Premiere just checking out the latency that I tested there yesterday. I'm going to go in and just kind of show you this on the screen. So I'm going to zoom in. I'm in Adobe Premiere Pro, and I'm in like a 24 frame per second sequence. So you can see that absolute negligible. This is left, this is right. I want to show you, so I can't even detect any latency at all between those, but I know that it has to exist. There's no way. So I'm going to right click up here in the top, and I'm going to say show audio time units. So we're going to zoom way in. So let's zoom way in. So we're getting way far subframe kind of. So I'm just checking that latency. You can see it's just minuscule. So right there is where right here is where the cord, it receives the cord. Here is, I'm not even sure how many milliseconds that is, but that's like the craziest low latency I've ever seen between. So you can see that this one starts here, this one starts here. Okay, if this is to be believed, this is about what I think is the actual latency. I'm gonna put my arrow over that. You can see it says, well, it temporarily goes away. It says 0.00009, so it's showing it as less than 1 millisecond. And I'm calculating that from this is where it looks like it's the start of any wave. It looks like this is the start of any wave on this one. So this is my latency should be. And so yeah, I'm showing 0.00009. So 4 zeros. I'm showing it less than 1 millisecond, which is insane. Okay, friends, I'm out in my dining room, living room area, and I've got a M1 Zoom sitting in front of a Vox AC10. There is the transmitter. Forgive me for the way the house looks. It's kind of a mess right now because we're doing a whole bunch of rearranging. I've got I've got an Insta360X4 kind of watching over all this. I've got the transmitter in the Enya Go Sonic. Okay, so I guess I'm probably 15 feet away from the It seems like instantaneous. I can't detect a single thing. So let's go, I'm gonna go out on the porch, out on my sunroom porch, where there's a wall between me. That sounds great. Well, the guitar sounds very cool for one thing for sure, but I think I found my new wireless transmitter receiver for my amp. Can't help myself but just turn the go on. See what I get. You hear a little bit of the processing. I've got the noise gate turned off on it. Sound like almost like a Telecaster now. Push the button again, I'm back to regular. Friends, that is killer. That is great reception. And yeah, what I should do is program, like for my next gig I go out to, program various different sounds in the guitar so that I don't even have to take a pedal board out. I could just go out and have 3 or 4 or 5 sounds that I could use along with whatever's coming off the Vox. That sounds great. So yeah, I'm going to highly recommend this little setup right here. That's going to be my new go-to when I go out. I don't know yet about the how I'm sure I can make it through definitely an hour-long set. I'll have to just do some testing. I have to do some testing to see exactly how long it will extend, but then you just put it back in this case after every set, and it's going to recharge anyway because the charging function is already on there. Excellent job, Anya. I love the guitar. Love it. It's just sweet. Push pull. Turn some treble down on this. Peace to all who watch. Subscribe to the channel if you like.